Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here. Welcome back to another LEGO Batman comparison video. Today we're going to be looking at the only two Clayfaces that LEGO has ever released to date. And unfortunately, we still have not gotten a minifigure version of him like he came in the LEGO Batman video game and other video games to come. But I think that we've got two really different builds here. One I personally really like, and we're going to take a look at both, and then we'll talk about which one I like better at the end. So stick around if you want to see these two comparisons from two different sets. And without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. Here is Clayface from the LEGO Batman movie, and you know, it's just astounding to me. I remember when I first saw the picture, I couldn't believe that we were finally getting a Clayface figure, because I had been wanting Clayface as a minifigure, as anything, for as long as I can remember, from like his first seeing him in the LEGO Batman video game. So to finally get him here and to get such a detailed and huge version of him, I think it's just really cool. It really is reminiscent to me of like Arkham City when he turns into the giant big blob. So you know, I think that it's really cool, and you know, I love the pieces here that make up the clay. I love the 2x2 round tiles, as well as just the studs. I think that the texturing here looks really cool. You can kind of see how it makes it look like it's kind of dripping down. One of the best parts about this, because Clayface to me is always such an expressive character, especially from like the video games and such, you can do something really cool with him. So you lift these little hinges up here, and you can have him creepily smile, but he can smile. It does look a little weird, but there is something else that you can do. So along with him like kind of looking angry like that, you can actually take the eyes and you could put them together, and now he's got this really sad face, and it just it looks so funny. I love this Clayface a lot, and one of the coolest parts to me is that he actually comes with a second arm of stud shooters here, but it kind of looks like he's like rising up out of the ground. Okay, this is actually bothering me. I don't like seeing him sad like that. We're gonna switch him back. It's kind of like he's coming out of the ground with that arm, and I don't know, it just looks cool. And you could actually, it comes with a second stud shooter arm that you could put there, so you can have two stud shooters. But it's really cool. He can spray more clay, and all you have to do, I'm gonna try and be careful here and not get it off the table. You just spin it, and it shoots all of these studs off of the stud shooter, and it's really cool. And of course, the arms are just so detailed as well. I like the pieces here in medium nougat. The whole thing in medium nougat, I think that this is probably just it introduced so many pieces, I think, for the first time in medium nougat, so it was just so cool to get, and it just looks so awesome, the texturing and everything here. And then, of course, you can take off the arms with ease, so all you have to do it's on these old joint pieces, and all you do is you hold it down, and you pop it right off. And so you can take the stud shooter off, and then you can actually attach this other hand that the set comes with, and it's actually this really cool hammer hand. So that's really awesome, so you can like smash Batman if you want. And it just, the articulation here as well, it just goes around so much, so you can really just smash it down, which is so cool. And Clayface is always this, he's always morphing his fists and stuff into different things, so I wish that maybe the stud shooter, one of the different arms were like a hand to hold something, like a minifigure or something else, but I think that it's really cool. But looking at the feet, of course, he doesn't have that much articulation. He's actually really quite sturdy for having only 1 foot on the ground right there. I think that that's really good. Let's put on the hand there for, you know, you can get some extra sturdiness there, and really just, it's just so posable, and the head can really turn as well so much there. And again, the feet, both of them just so strong. There's detail on the back. There's detail here on the sides as well. The arm, of course, the shoulders are just the same. The head has some really cool detailing on the back there. And, you know, I wish that you couldn't see the gray here. I wish that maybe they tried to cover that up a little bit better. But I think that one of the coolest parts to me is that even the back is textured here. And You know, they didn't really need to do that. I'm thinking of, like, I guess this is its own set, so maybe they did go a little more all out, but I'm thinking of, like, the Giant Man and Ares figure, and their backs are just flat, and it doesn't look nice texture-wise with, like, having the studs on the back they're showing like that. So to have this extra back piece here that makes it look like the front, and just have it so textured, I think that that's really, really cool. And it's just such an expressive and flexible version of Clayface. Here he's flexing on the 2019 version of Clayface, but yeah, really, really good. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the other Clayface version if you haven't seen it yet from my Batcave review from 2019. And here he is, the little scrawny guy, and he does not have very good articulation, I don't think. It's really easy to pop off his arms and different things, just because the mixel joints don't work as well as the other joints, and I don't know, it's just so easy to pop off. You see, just raising the arm right there, pop, it's off, and I just don't like it. It really limits the flexibility and mobility of this Clayface figure. What I do like, though, is that he does have a hand to hold minifigures. That's pretty cool, and grab onto different things. I think that that's kind of something that it has against the other Clayface posable thumbs. And I like the texture here, like with the stickers, they are all the same right there, and there. But I think it looks better brick built. The feet as well, they're not, like, it's not a sturdy figure. Like, it's really hard to, you gotta pose him, but when you're moving the arms and things, it makes his waist go down, so I don't think that it's as good as the other figure. And you really see, like, you can really see everything here, all the studs and all that. And I don't think that the reddish brown works with the medium nougat. I don't think that it's a very similar color, in my opinion. Maybe it is a little bit more accurate, I think, the reddish brown for Clayface, and that's probably the only good part about it. I like the printing here on the shoulder piece. That's kind of interesting, but the back here, you can see what I mean. It's really ugly, and I think that the other one you can look at it from almost any angle and it looks pretty good, but with all the grays and blacks showing, it just doesn't really work. I do like the mouth here, though. You can open it a little bit and you can see the red and everything. The problem that I have with this is that the teeth don't line up. Because it's using a lightsaber hilt piece there, it's not centered, so the teeth aren't actually even the same height, so it's kind of a mess, but I do like that we got another Clayface. I think that we really need a minifigure version of him. I'd love to get a minifigure version of him at some point down the line. It's just, I don't know, this one's it's so scrawny and so weak. It's just so easy to collapse in on itself when you're trying to move the arms and different things. But, you know, if it is the first one that you're getting and you did miss out on the other Clayface, I think it's fine. I mean, it's great that we're just getting another version of the character, in my opinion. But you know what? Comparing the two of them, I don't think that this one really has a chance. You know, I love that this one comes with, like, the fist there and the stud shooters. I love that you can pop that off. It reminds me of, like, all little toys that you can take the hands off and put different hand motions and different things, like from Hasbro figures and all those. So to actually get that here with the hammer, and it would have been cool if one of the other arms were like a spike or like a hand like that. The only advantage that this one has, like I said before, was the posable thumbs. And yeah, but besides that, this one is it is just so much better. Look at the back there, and just look if I put the feet flat on the ground there, you can really see how, like, wobbly this one is, just doing the same motions, and you can move the arms and different things. Here you move the arms and the legs sink. It just does not work really well, in my opinion. But you know what? Again, more Clayfaces the better, right? But again, of course, this one is the best one. And you know what? I've gotten it really cheap recently. Some stores still sell them, so try and look for them. That's what I would kind of say. Maybe your local store might have them on a huge discount. I actually have 3 extras, and you know, I got them for like $10, I think, and it was $49.99 when the set first came out. So it's a really, really good deal on that set. And yeah, I love this set. This is actually its own set. This is from the Batcave. So again, I think that this one is just vastly superior because you kind of just get Clayface if you want Clayface. You don't have to get a Batcave with a Bat Tank and all these other figures and stuff to get a version of Clayface if you haven't yet. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this comparison video. We're done the first team of Batman villains, so I'm probably going to put a poll up on the community tab if you want me to look at the Penguin team or the Joker's team next from the Lego Batman video game. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy the video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.